Hey guys, John Conley here. I shot a video the other night. It was pitch black out here to show you farmers walks. It's starting to get dark now, but I figured we'd go ahead and show you what I was talking about. Meg, come on over here. Let's show them what we're working with. Okay, so here we've got 40-pound center blocks. They're going to vary depending on what big box store, Lowe's, Home Depot, or whatever you get them from. They can vary from 35 to 42 pounds each, depending on the materials they're made of and everything. These are the ones I got from Home Depot, and they're right around 40 to 40 and a half pounds each. You can see for Megan, our camera person right now, she's going to carry one at a time. So we made a chain loop and slid it into a piece of PVC for a handle so it doesn't tear her hands up. And to connect the chain, just one carabiner. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. One carabiner, so that it just makes it easy to hook up. Bring the handle up, and you got something to grip. Then for me, I'm carrying two of these at a shot. So I got a piece of galvanized pipe. They use these for gas lines and stuff like that. They sell them in the black iron or the galvanized. I got the galvanized because the black iron tends to be coated in some kind of oil, and even if you wash all that oil off, you tend to get your hands turn black from it. So I just bought these. They're around the same price. This 2-foot piece of pipe was 12 bucks. So it's not super cheap, but it's still cheaper than buying regular weights. So we're going to do the farmer's walk tonight. So basically, the most simplest way to explain it is you pick up weight in each hand, usually equal weight, and you take it for a walk. Our goal is, for me, 80 pounds on each side, plus the weight of the chain and the pipe, so maybe 83 pounds each side to 85. You pick it up, you carry it 100 feet, so I do 50 down, 50 back, and set it down, take a breather for a minute. That's when Megan will do hers, and then we keep cycling back and forth. I do that 3 times, so that's essentially 100 yards total. And your goal is to actually get to the point where you're taking less and less breaks, so maybe do 1.5 back and forth. And then this next one, do 1.5 back and forth, so you're only taking 1 break instead of 2. So you build up to it, and eventually you'll need more weight and things like that. But this is great for working out your forearms, your grip, your shoulders, your traps, your lats, chest. I mean, it really works the whole body, legs, everything. It's going to wind you, so it's going to give you a little bit of a cardio effect. So, all right. I got these a little close together, but I'll make it work. So usually I start back here by the fence, but I'm just going to go from here. Bring my pipes up, lift with your knees, and then walk. So, couple things. One, when you grab the handle of whatever you're carrying, you want that weight to be right here in your hand. You don't want it all hanging on your fingers. So when you're cupping it, you want to try to wrap around so that that weight is sitting right here in your hand. Otherwise, you just pretty much pull your fingers out of their sockets. See, it wins you. Of course, I'm still fat, so a lot of things win me right now. All right, we're gonna let Megan carry hers. So, look at Megan's hands. See how she's curling her hand in? Trying to get as much of that weight in the pad of her hand instead of just on her fingers. She's gonna lift with her knees. All right. Sorry about the heavy breathing, folks. Pardon the junkyard too. Our stove caught on fire last weekend, so I had to get that stove into that trailer and then get rid of it. Now Megan's just starting these really. She hasn't done them in a while. I think the last time we did them was, what, about a year and a half ago or a little more?
Something like that.
And so it's a good workout. Can you line those up for me? Round number 2. And eventually you want to pick up a little bit quicker pace, but it comes with time. So basically take like a minute and a half rest between each round. For me, that's 118 feet from that fence down to the blacktop, across, and back up. So it gives me 354 feet total after 3 rounds. So, but I mean, this thing's gonna work your whole body. And notice how Megan's keeping her shoulder blades pulled back a little bit, chest up, chin packed a little bit, which means you don't want to tip your head down, but you want to pull your chin in a little bit. Try as much as you can, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah, she's much steadier on this one than the first one. Yeah, we have all kinds of little foot obstacles here. So one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to get a, I call it a Herman Munster walk. You don't want to be stiff-legged and have your, the top of your body swaying back and forth, back and forth. You want to try to keep yourself as upright as possible. Keep your stomach muscles tight. So eventually, sorry, the camera cut out. Eventually, 2 things will happen. You'll get used to the weight. You'll get stronger, and you'll feel like you want to use your arms to pull up a little bit. While you can walk that way, that's not really what this exercise is for. So try to let them hang as much as you can. I mean, you want to keep a little tension pulled up, but you're going to get used to the weight, which means it'll get easier each time. Eventually what you'll want to do is either add distance or weight, or alternate. Maybe in a couple weeks we'll add a little bit of weight to the blocks. And then a couple weeks after that, we'll add, another 25 feet to make it 75 down and back, which makes 150 feet. So you just want to keep practicing, keep doing it. This will work everything. Wrap your hands under tight. And you really want to squeeze your hands. You want to grip like you're carrying a heavy suitcase. By the way, our neighbors think we're nuts. They're not far off. See how I'm getting that wobble? It means I'm about done. When you start sacrificing form, it's done. All right, last round for Megan. Yeah, Megan's pretty good with that weight. Like I said, those are just over 40 pounds each side. When we used to do it at the Y, she was carrying a 45-pound weight plate in each hand, so. Okay. Ta-da! That, guys, is the farmer's walk. All right. Now you go do it. Find something. It doesn't have to be cinder blocks. I've had people, when I posted this on Facebook, say, you know, one cinder block each side is going to be too heavy for me, and maybe it is. So do this. Get a gallon milk jug filled with water, one in each hand, take it for a walk. Do that this normal cycle. If it feels too light, next time you do it, fill the jug with sand, play sand or something. Once it's filled with play sand, do the walk. If it still feels too light, you can add water to the sand. Just keep letting the water seep down. I don't remember what the weight is with this milk jug filled with wet sand, but it's substantial. But same thing, just grip them, tighten everything up. When I say pack that chin, it's hard to see with the beard, but you're just gonna keep your head up, pull that chin in a little bit. And that's it, folks. Do a farmer's walk. It's good for you.